Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It actually worked this time. Yeah. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. So in the last one we've still been going to the subway. Died a couple of times and somehow managed to get to here. So I've come from here, I need to... What the fuck is that? Alright. I already got that one. Go through here. Wait. Back here. What's my current objective? Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Okay. So where it... okay. Cool. I know where I need to go. Right. Hello. I will save. And then go back. I think it's this way. Yeah, back this way. There is a question mark. Ah. Look at this. Flares. I missed one there. Okay. So anyway, honestly, you may think I'm paranoid for saving so bloody much, but you guys ever played Dark Souls? Yeah. Now I know that's very much sort of a sit around the campfire sort of checkpoint based thing, but
this new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
it's at that point that I realized that my headphones were up too loud. Holy shit. Hang on. Okay, that's that.
Get the I'd seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Meow. 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 My girlfriend and I are just meowing at each other. Meow. She does a bit better meow.
Of course I do. I'm part cat.
You do have a pussy.
Oh, I am.
Hello.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Mount Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence.
And that was
Help me! Please, help me!
That was the message she sort of got before, I think.
I could sense it. I was closer to home.
Fiddlesticks.
Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Oh, finally got to the end of that part.
Giant stick, giant stick, giant stick.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every
Has
time.
a giant stick,
Some say that it lives forever, this road.
and he likes to put it in his mouth.
Some say
So this is, I think, another
that I
version of
lose you on every
this
time.
road.
Some say that it lives forever, this road.
I looked at, I put quite a number of
I
the
can see you
tracks
there,
on Spotify,
but you don't
and
see me anywhere.
there were like
I'm right in front of
3
you,
or 4
I'm
different
right
versions
here,
of,
on this
this
winding
road.
road.
so,
What are you looking
Like
at?
somebody's getting
Is it your
arrested.
face on a pane of glass? 'Cause
Oh.
somehow this window becomes a trap
Blue lights.
on this
Arrested?
winding road.
Or is someone waking up from a
Will it
coma,
ever
or are they
let
on
me
drugs?
go?
no, it's literally just the end of that
Forever
chapter.
I am
Oh,
fading to
I want to think someone's on drugs.
Well, Alan's trapped in a dark place.
Oh, well, you might want to help your uncle get out of there.
Yeah, old man testes.
Did you just say old man?
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
What the
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Is this another? Wait. So, if we'd just gone through this bloody door, we would have been able to get to that bit.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Although, yeah, he is right, the station has changed.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I will go, before I go to Parliament, thinking about Bobby, Parliament Square, I will check out this question mark. Because apparently there's something over here. There it is, on the other side. And I believe there's another one as well. Up. Yeah, it's probably above me. I reckon it is.
Call it awake. This
I done fucked up. Just go back to the beaten path. To the objective.
I just want to fly a ride.
back to head back to the main objective. Since when have I ever liked to eat toes?
Maybe he was a writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
I can hear a phone. In game.
Daniel just likes to eat porridge.
Obligatory elevator scene. Haunting. Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Although that's weird to have an elevator open up into a space like this.
Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
But don't worry, Daniel. I'll always support you eating toast.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Do you ever get like comments in your sections from your subscribers now?
Not asking what the hell that weird voice
Alice's
is.
video camera.
No.
Oh.
No memory card inside.
So I need to look for a memory card. There it is.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Alright, let's see what this does. Cool.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but That's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
So, well, okay, then if Alan drowned, then and they went to see a psychologist in Washington, what the hell was their honeymoon to, romantic getaway to the Bright Falls and Cauldron Lake? Essentially the whole first game. What the fuck? I might have to play that bit again.
You may need to blur the fact that you eat rhinos.
Nah, I won't bother with it.
What? What? You're not gonna leak how
yep.
you like eat rhinos. Your favorite is zoo rhinos.
What the shit?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
very short chapter. Jesus Christ. Wonder if it's going to be the roads again.
Did you enjoy your
Some say
baby
that it
rhino
is
tonight?
forever this road that I lose you on every time.
Don't worry, guys. He's not specifically him.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Alright. Well,
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington.
Oh, Washington State.
He's
Okay.
hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Anyone going with baby Lionel?
Weapon upgrades. Go with this
The
one.
report of the shotgun rang in the air. The enemy fell. Saga felt a surge of new energy. She'd been dead tired before, but was ready for more now. She would get through this. She continued on.
Don't have access to that yet. Bollocks things. Apparently I can actually go back to some of these places.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Time to do some case of jeez.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
You okay, my little walrus?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, sweet walrus.
Think, Saga.
Fucking I'll leave that for later.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Nah.
You just baby walrus in the well. What did I do to deserve you, baby walrus?
I have no idea. Jesus. Yeah, there we are.
Freaking hell, baby walrus.
What do you mean, baby walrus?
Huh?
What do you mean, baby walrus?
You're a baby walrus. And then your mother can be your mother walrus.
Hmm.
You're my favorite walrus.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Think, Saga.
You'll always be my favorite walrus, though.
There we are.
Doesn't make sense.
Hmm. Still marked for later.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Seriously?
What?
I was winning this whole time and then someone freaking.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about.
Fucking Gale!
They're a part of all this.
Baby walrus, your baby goat is upset.
Oh no.
I love you, baby walrus.
Love you too.
Oh, you didn't do it. Because I said I was your baby goat, and you didn't say I love you too, baby goat.
I love you too, baby goat.
Thank you.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's stories via the bucket in the janitor's room.
You are a handsome dear.
Oh.
Hi, welcome.
Okay, past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn-funded monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels.
Hello, and welcome to
Thank
Cozy
you.
World.
Is Speedy Dead Marble Ice still opening?
It won't open.
Family friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express.
Breaking news that sure
Oh.
knocked their socks off.
Soak in some
Davis
local history
family
at the
beef
Woodland
jerky
Well,
will now be
where two
available
serial
at
killers
the
once
Sunday
dated
market
Mrs.
in
Ball's body
3 delicious flavors.
Haunted. Come join Mocha Moon just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously.
And let's go to the page. Another one.
It's not opening.
I believe that's it.
Hello there.
I need something to cut this.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Jules?
I think I just need to get to the car.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Alright. I believe this is the start of a new chapter, so
The flooding is even worse here.
hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget
More
to
like underwatery.
don't forget to
I'll
like
have to
and
tell
subscribe.
Casey that one later.
Shit, I interrupted her joke. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.